Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Leah again, and I know I did a video yesterday, so I figured that because I'm in self-isolation, it can be quite boring. Like, if you were in a self-isolation, like by force, not by because you really need, you feel really bored, like doing the same thing over and over again. It's like take a while to distract yourself. Um, So I'm going to do a video in the past few days, maybe depending on the topic. But at the moment today, I'm going to do another coronavirus video, another talk reading about it, and things has gotten quite out of hand. And I just saw on the news that Kim Kardashian put showed an article by psychic talking about this virus that's happening, and it would go away fast but come back again. It's not surprising considering SARS was happening like about a couple of years ago, and this is like this virus COVID-19 is a disease called, so basically COVID-19 is a virus, but it's from a disease called SARS-cov number 2. So it would come from anything. It's like every single time, every year, we always get certain disease. Like, let's see, there's the Ebola virus, there's the Zika virus, MERS virus, and many centuries ago we have the Black Death, the Spanish influenza. So it's going to happen, and I'll say this to you guys, those who are watching. I know you guys are probably panicking because of what the media is putting out, but what I do wish to give you advice on is don't panic. Try to stay calm and collected as best as you could. Tackle it calmly. Make sure to keep a good hygiene. Don't rely on the hand sanitizer. Washing your hands with hand soap is also very important, because we did not have hand sanitizers during the SARS epidemic. We were trying to keep ourselves good hygiene during that time, and when the hand sanitizers were created, then we started using it. But because we are relying on it and people are buying it in bulks, which they should not buy in bulks because you are hogging the product, which leave other people who are in need of it, they can't get any because they're sold out in the store. And I feel like stores, supermarkets should at least limit some stuff so at least other people can purchase the item, especially those who are actually low in stock, like toilet papers and such. This is my opinion because I tried to find hand sanitizers everywhere and they were all cleared out, sold out. And a couple of my friends told me about how all the toilet papers are gone at Costco or something. I just feel like, don't hog. At least gives people at least some items to actually get for themselves, or especially when it's really important. But yeah, let's get on to the tarot reading. I think regarding coronavirus, the first one I did of the tarot reading, the cards say that we will make it through this. We narrowly avoid a disaster. We kind of escape from it. And I still believe that, because right now we're just panicking. over a lot of things. Yes, everyone will have a high chance of being infected, but statistically, what you need to do is stay healthy, make sure you maintain a strong immune system, eat healthy, eat lots of garlic, ginger or onion to increase your immune system if you have to. Do what you can. And it's sad that the people who died are the elderlies, but it should not. But the thing is, with the COVID-19, from what I'm seeing, we are panicking, we are letting fear take over us, drown us, and we're just causing the world to be in chaos at the moment. I feel like it's okay to be scared, to be fearing this virus, but what good does it do? All you can do is stay calm, collected, and make sure you do all the precautions to prevent things from happening. That is all you can do. So that's my advice, whether you agree with me or not, or take it or not. This is how I see it. Like, I'm being cautious at the moment, like, about the virus, but I'm trying my best to not panic, because I don't like worrying too much. Panic about it doesn't help me. But yeah, so let's go and do an update about the coronavirus. So give us an update about the coronavirus, what's going to happen, how things will turn out. Please let us know. I'm going to do my usual tarot reading. 3 pile, 5 cards pile. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck is Ace of Pentacles. Middle of the deck, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So money is involved in this. Not surprised, because we are kind of buying resources a lot. So anyway, so the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Pentacles, which indicates there will be new financial or career opportunities, manifestation or abundance. But Ace of Pentacles also represent new beginnings and prosperity. I think almost that is what it's trying to say here: new beginnings and prosperity. But we also have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse as the middle of the deck. But what that means is that there will be lack of growth, lack of motivation to put the work into making a success. I think at most the virus is causing lack of motivation and lack of growth, and people are scared to move forward and scared to go to work, possibly, even though you need to work to earn money. Anyway, so let's look at the virus and how people see it and the outcome. So the virus, let's see. We have the 9 cups. Ooh, in reverse. This is in reverse. Remember, cups means it represent emotions. So because it's in reverse, it indicates a lot of overactive imagination, something unrealistic and moody, which makes sense because a lot of people are overreacting due to the fear of the coronavirus, and some of them are quite unrealistic. Like a lot of things that people talk about the coronavirus, there's so much speculation, a lot of myths and such. Some of them are quite unrealistic, and it's just so what else? Six of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords, conflict at most, or the thief. The Emperor, and Page of Cups in reverse. So there's a lot of reverse cards here. So so what does it mean? So I'm just describe each card like I did before, what it means for you guys, so you guys can understand. So Six of Swords in reverse represent moving into troubled waters, lack of progress, and jumping out of the frying pan and into the fire. So basically, you're feeling stuck, trapped, overwhelmed, restricted, nowhere to run, or so it makes sense because we all feel trapped because government telling us to quarantine ourselves, self-isolation, and the fear is getting to us, and it's like we are not really moving forward here. And we have the Seven of Swords. Which pretty much means deception, betrayal, getting away with something, acting strategically. And I think what I'm getting from this card is that it's talking about the government, the Chinese government, because apparently the first known COVID-19 case starts in November, and around late November, I believe, it's December, but the government didn't do anything about it. Instead they cover it up. And it took a month or two for it to be released to the public that this is happening, there's a coronavirus going on, and they downplayed the situation, a lot of deceits, and now they are blaming on the US and other people creating propaganda, trying to look like a good guy. Quite kind of narcissistic move, to be fair. If you think about it, it does feel narcissistic. But yeah. So we also have the Emperor Tarot card, which pretty much represent a ruler, but it also means law and order, power, leadership, authority. Basically what I'm saying about the Chinese government. The government is the law and order and leadership. And at most, like my last video, the coronavirus is connected to the Chinese government, so it makes sense here. So we have this Page of Cups in reverse here. Which means new ideas, doubting intuition, creative blocks, emotional immaturity. Makes sense. Basically the COVID-19 is causing a lot of fear, that causing everyone to not moving forward. They're kind of stuck, restricted, and all because of what the government did. There's a lot of deception, betrayal because of them about this virus. So how does the public feel about this? What will happen? So we have the Ace of Cups, Strength, King of Pentacles, Four of Cups in reverse, and Four of Pentacles. Well, what I'm seeing here, the people around them feel like they don't have the strength to move forward. They feel like there's no light because the panic is causing them to have a lot of fear. Because Ace of Cups in the upright is like a holy grail, like a light. But you also have the Strength card in reverse, so it kind of signifies how people are feeling. They're scared, they don't have the strength, they feel powerless against this virus. And we also have the Four of Cups in reverse. So the Four of Cups in reverse indicates that you're done wallowing in your heartbreak, you're ready to start for a fresh start. But it also means retreat, withdraw, check in for alignment. Yeah, so people are withdrawing, they're retreating, they feel scared. They're just isolating themselves, like, which is sad. And we also have the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. King of Pentacles means wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance. Also refers to high ambition, materialistic satisfaction, worldly success. This also possibly mean indicating about the government. Like I said in my last video, money is involved with the Chinese government regarding this virus, and definitely causing a lot of panic here. A lot for the Four of Pentacles, there's saving money, security, conservatism, scarcity, and control. Control understandable for the government. I think people also is trying to save money, security, trying to feel secure. Right, so that is what's going on. The outcome of it all is the Sun. So the outcome of this virus, there'll be some happiness in the end. Five of Cups in reverse. The Chariot, things will move forward. Ace of Swords, there'll be victory, things will go right, we're gonna be okay. Ten of Pentacles, there'll be abundance, wealth. So what does Five of Cups mean? Usually Five of Cups is in upright is not really a good card, but it's in reverse at the moment. So what it means is that we represent acceptance, forgiving, and healing. So at most, things will go well, things will be happy, we will heal from this in the outcome of this virus. We will move forward, and at most, it's happy ending for the cards, for the outcome of this virus. Just like my first video, like we'll escape this, like we nearly escaped this chaotic situation. At most, we'll have happiness, abundance, because Ten of Pentacles is pretty much abundance, success, and a lot of wealth, security, family, long-term success, contribution. So yeah, if you guys feel this resonate with you guys, with the cards that I'm showing, then let it resonate. If it doesn't, like I said, this is just for fun, for entertainment purpose only. It will help clarify a lot of things. I'm glad it did. So please comment down below if you have any questions, or if you have any theory or ideas, or express how you feel about the situation. Let out your feelings. And so yeah, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell button for more notification. And I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.